Hey guys, welcome to the Big Three, Strive, Thrive, Live, where I promote every day living the life that you deserve by challenging yourself and going out and creating platforms where you can start to implement changes for yourself. So this week is the Youth and Family Week for the Big Three. Last week, I don't know if you saw or not, was Men's Mental Health Week, where last week we helped to get a group of men to go and do a soft sand tyre pull for over 20 k's from the Spit to Burleigh, over 9 hours in the sun. Out. So this is a progressive thing because last week was about the men. This week we want to look at how we can start to help young men, young boys become better men. And through that we can start to find ways of implementing ways that we can actually be part of that change. So this week we're at what's today? Today is Saturday? Yeah. And we're at the
Gold Coast Basketball Training Centre.
I know where we are. I was just testing him. The Gold Coast Basketball Training Facility in Scottsdale Drive at the back of Varsity Lakes, where a good friend of mine, Dee Marie and Tyler, now run this facility. So I was really honoured to speak to their coach, Sonny Kingy, the assistant coach, and because they were going through a little bit of a lull over the COVID period, I wanted to design something for the youth, a platform where we could get them to come together. And so that's why we're here today. So I wanted to introduce you today to my good friend, Jordan. Jordan, awesome brother. Good to meet you, man. Meet him, known him for a while.
That's great.
Yeah, so I actually know a little bit about your history before today, but that's almost why I wanted you to come today.
Yeah.
Because you already had a history of basketball, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about that?
So basically for me, the reason why I love coming to these kind of places is because what I know it's all about. There's a deeper meaning of culture and a sense of belonging.
Yeah.
And just being a part of something where you can work on your skills and hopefully better yourself as a person.
Yeah.
For me personally, growing up, I didn't have a mum or a dad, so I was always up to mischief, getting up to things. And one thing that I did have was playing basketball. I love playing basketball. I play anything with a ball, I play with it.
Yeah.
But basketball, sorry, that sounded a bit bad. With a basketball, I just felt at peace because I could do it by myself.
Yeah.
It was something that I could do alone, and then I could work on it, and then play with other people and get better. So I used that, I guess, in life where you can work on something and get better, and it's got me to where I am now. So
yeah. So when you talk about your past with your family and whatnot, so you started at a young age, but it helped you to develop.
Yes.
Later in life.
Yep. There were a lot of challenges along the way. Like when I first started playing basketball. You wouldn't have liked me because if I lost, we probably would have gotten a fight. Probably still might happen, but to be honest, it taught me a lot about being disciplined because you can't go around just. You got to learn how to lose. You got to learn how to be a sportsman and how to act and conduct yourself in public. Just big things like that, and learning how to be disciplined, learning how to just be fit enough to be a part of something. And to be at a certain level, I guess.
Yeah. Because I know that for a lot of youth out there, especially because we actually see a higher rate now of single family households, so single mother, single father, so they're actually lacking in that sense of male influence, role models, leadership, mentors and such. So sport is a great way to be able to find that leadership in the coaches and the assistant coaches, but also in the other players who we see quite well trained, they get to score well, but we actually get to be around that environment.
Yep.
So coaches and they also act as mentors, yeah?
They do. They have, and for me, my coaches probably had the biggest influence on my life.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't have a good male role model anyway. So, coaches and just older males that are willing to listen to you, that are willing to teach you something and that care.
Yeah.
They can go a long way.
Because when you're on the court, or whether on the court or on a sideline, whenever they're projecting at you, it's not hate. It's out of love. It's out of direction. Yeah.
Yes, but that comes over time when you build that relationship and you learn how to, I guess, communicate in that way. It doesn't happen straight away. But
did you learn how to adapt to not take things so personally?
Yes, over time. It took a long time.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah, because nowadays, because everyone is open to criticism, right? Everyone's got an opinion about something. And so eventually that chips away and we start to own that. But you actually find, like, with the young guys that are on the basketball court, Normally it just stays on the court, right?
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the aim. You want to leave everything on the floor
Yeah.
and just let it be there. Don't come off the court holding grudges,
Yeah.
anything like that. 'Cause, that's a sense of not being disciplined, I guess.
Yeah. And that's adaptable now, becoming into manhood as well, right?
Yep, for sure.
So can we talk a little bit about your work as well?
Yeah, so I'm a residential youth worker. I work in residential care,
Yep.
and I spend most of my days, or every day I spend with children, because if I'm not with other children, I'm with my own. And yeah, basically everything that I've learned through sport, I've tried to imply that hard work and that discipline into children.
Yeah.
Trying to be a coach and a role model to help them.
That's amazing. Can you tell us a little bit, not specific information, but what kind of youth are you working with?
So I work with kids that just live in residential care, that
Yeah.
have been either taken from their families or
Yeah.
don't have any families.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids that have gone through trauma, all different types of trauma.
Yeah.
And yeah, just building relationships with them and being a figure.
Yeah. I've found that growing up now as a father again, that children, our own children kind of give us meaning, but also now, later in life now, I've found that by selflessly giving or helping others gives me purpose.
Yes.
As well.
Yes.
Because sometimes people say, oh, you got to find your passion, you got to work with it, and it's like, wow, how do I do that? I've broken it down now to finding meaning and purpose. So now, did you ever think that there was such thing when you were younger? Meaning and purpose when you were younger?
Not really.
No.
I don't think I ever thought about it. But I knew deep down that I wanted to be somewhere and I wanted to feel accepted somewhere,
Yeah.
wherever that was.
And it's hard, it must be hard to know which direction you're going to go in, right?
Yes.
So out of all these multiple sports, so you could have played what? Rugby, touch, anything? Why did you choose basketball?
Because I could do it by myself.
Yeah.
Basketball to me is you can do it alone. All you need is a ball and a basketball hoop, which every suburb has.
Yeah.
And I can't get bored if I'm alone.
And there's nothing wrong with that at all, is there?
No.
Because sometimes we may feel pressured, like there maybe is a standard or an expectation that we have to fit in. But at the end of the day, if you're someone who prefers to do something that's independent or by yourself, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Because now we have great platforms for that. You can either play golf, you play tennis. There's sports out there that can do without feeling the pressure of having to fulfill others' expectations.
Yes.
Oh, it's amazing. So, what's your hopes now, like as far as where you are now as a father and as working with youth?
My hopes now is just to try and understand where different people come from and push them towards what they love to do so that they can just do what they love and push themselves.
That's amazing. Need more guys like this, right, guys? Do you think that your lived experience has helped you find this?
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
So my passion for basketball is so great, even though I never made it to the dreams that I wanted to make it to.
Yeah.
But just the whole journey and the whole process along the way has just taught me so much that I still get it. I still practice the same way I did when I was trying to be who I was before.
Yeah.
And I still have that same work ethic
Yeah.
into everything that I do. So.
That's amazing. And was there any? I remember watching Last Dance and Michael Jordan towards the end. He was saying that seeing his family, either his mother or father, gave him hope. And when he actually got onto the court, that built that fire. So the good thing that I do love about connecting with the coaches is because sometimes when I was saying that we don't have that role model or mentor in our lives to help us grow up, that coach can take that position. He's that man that can help make us find hope. Right? And yeah, so it's like you're saying for yourself, growing up without a father, do you have a specific coach that you remember?
I've had multiple. But I've taken something from each one of them.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say one in particular. There've been a lot of good ones, a lot
Yeah.
of bad ones too.
Yeah, for sure.
But all learning experiences.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing about role models and friends that we come across. We don't necessarily have to transfix on one. We can take the good from some and realise, because some things are either for a reason or a season, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And you found that in quite a few of the coaches?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess it was the coaches that actually tested me and pushed me and challenged me are the ones that I remember the most. I won't drop any names, but I still think about the certain challenges that I had to overcome myself.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't pushed to do that, then I wouldn't have made up my own challenge that by my own.
Were those just, what kind of hurdles were those as far as, if you had to put sort of labels or names on them?
What challenges were there?
Yeah, was it self-esteem, was it self-awareness, was it pressure from yourself, or?
A lot of it would be like just self-sacrifice and not putting myself above the team, having to share and be able to work as a unit to beat the other team. So when you do that, you have to kind of put your ego to sleep.
Yeah.
In a way. So yeah, just not being all about me, I guess.
What position did you play?
I'm a point guard.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So I'm all about giving everyone else the ball.
Feeding, getting in position.
Yep.
Yeah.
Letting everyone else do the work.
Yeah, for sure.
Just try and tell them what to do.
Yeah, we're actually really lucky today. After we finish here, we're going to meet up with LA Baker, Lance Baker. He played with the Tall Blacks, he also played with the Breakers, and also played in the KFC Cup over in New Zealand as well. And he was a point guard. So it's going to be interesting hearing your perspective of what his role, what the point guard role is in the whole game.
Yep,
It'll be interesting to see his perspective and translate it back onto you as well. That's cool. So is there any imparting gift or message that you can impart onto anyone as far as men's mental health, as far as role models in basketball and finding direction?
My biggest advice would just be to be true to yourself in whatever it is that you like to do, and really find something that you're passionate about, whatever that is, and speak to people about it, voice it. Don't keep it inside, because I think a lot of the times we hold a lot of things inside and we don't express it, so it never happens because we've just kept it in the closet. So it's good to speak to other men. As men, we got to speak. Can't just hold it up and be tough all the time.
No, that's amazing.
Keep that guard up, but yeah.
Sport and recreation is that platform where we tend to become more outspoken. Our expression is expressed physically that way, and it comes down, that's amazing. Look, I want to thank you for your time today. You're going to come to the barbecue later? He's going to try. It's straight after here. It's not that far away, so I'm hoping you do. It's only 5 k's up the road, brother.
All right, brother.
I'd love to give you and your daughter a little sausage and bread. We've got some salads here. We've got some great games coming up down at the pub. We've got volleyball, touch football. We have the Indigenous mob coming down for a smoke ceremony and also a welcome to country. And then we're going to have an acoustic singer come down and play us some songs while we all play our games.
Do you know what? I'll let everyone know where that is, so anybody's watching can when I'm down.
So anybody that's live, that's watching, come down to Rudd Park. If you go straight to Burleigh Hill in Burleigh, that's all you got to look up. If you look right across the road from there, you'll see us over at the park across the road. So go to Burleigh Hill, park up, and that's where you'll find us at Rudd Park. That's amazing. Thank you so much for your time today, Jordan.
Thank you.
It was amazing to talk to you again, brother. And it was very insightful. There's a lot of things here I didn't know about you. I love this. Defragging and just unlocking somebody's thing. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys.